Hey friends, welcome back to Little House in the Country. I'm so glad you're here today because we've got a lot to share. Between keeping the herd happy in the summer heat, installing a brand new water misting system, and of course the everyday farm chores, there's never a dull moment around here. In today's episode, I wanted to share the backstory of my 4 beautiful mares and why in the world I ended up adopting all 4 of them. It's a story of fate, unexpected connections, and listening to my heart when logic said, maybe don't do this. It began with a woman in her final days who found herself with 21 horses she could no longer care for, 5 stallions and 16 broodmares, all living on just 3 acres of land. In a desperate act of love, she surrendered her entire herd to different families and rescues, just hoping they could find safe homes before it was too late. My rescue that I volunteer at could only take 4 of them. So when the rescue team pulled up with a 2-horse trailer, they were met by a very determined mare named BG. Without a halter or lead rope, BG made the decision for everybody. She walked straight onto that trailer as if to say, I'm coming with you. Standing close by was Victoria. She was clearly bonded with BG, and the barn manager noticed something off about her eyes. It looked serious, and they didn't want to risk leaving her behind. So Victoria was second to be chosen. Later, the team returned for 2 more. Honeybee, with her sweet and gentle nature, melted hearts on the spot. And then there was Red, now known as Red Sox, who walked right up to Robin from the rescue and quietly said with her presence, "You'll want to take me too." So when the 4 girls arrived at the rescue, they were underweight, unvaccinated, and hadn't had regular hoof care in a long time. BG and Victoria were suffering from allergies, and all of them needed immediate veterinary attention. But the rescue wasted no time. They brought in a team of vets, addressed every medical need, and carefully brought each mare back to a healthy weight. They gave them shelter, safety, and a chance to rest their hooves without worry. And that's when I met them. At the time, I was volunteering at the rescue and had already committed to adopt Jerry, a donkey, and planned to find a gelding as his pasture buddy. Mares weren't even on my radar. So when I first saw the girls, I told myself, don't even think about it. Keep your distance, don't make any connection, I know myself. But Red Sox had other plans. She came right up to me, followed me around the paddock, and leaned into my hand as if to say, "Hi, I've been waiting for you." And now that you know how they came into my life, I want to introduce you to each of them. Victoria is our undeniable leader. She's a registered Pentabian, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but anyway, 20 years old and in great shape. Aside from a few extra pounds from her very thorough bucket taste testing duties, she's always on watch, making sure her girls are safe, and she absolutely refuses to be separated from them. When it's just us, she's gentle and easy. Stands perfectly for grooming, accepts her fly mask and halter without fuss, and is the only one who stands like a statue for the farrier. I don't know her whole story, but I suspect she's had to fight for food, and I know she's endured the heartbreak of having a foal and having them taken from her. Maybe that's why she's so protective now. She's lost enough family in her life, and she's not losing this one. BG is the largest of our 4, 20 years young, and a registered warm blood with a German passport, standing a regal 16 hands. You can tell she was once someone's fancy horse. Her gait is stunning, her presence commanding, but like the others, she was turned into a broodmare, and she came to the rescue thin, scared, and in need of care. She's now on a healthy track, regaining weight, restoring her skin health, and receiving all the medical attention she should have had long ago. Her eyes absolutely draw me in every time. I believe she knows she's safe now. She carries the mark of her past, but to me, she's pure beauty and strength.
Huh? Where are we going? Sweet girl. Hi. Why you like that? Where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? Huh?
Honeybee is the herd's moral support horse. If someone's stressed, she's right there beside them, almost instantly. She's calm, kind, and steady. The oldest at 23, the smallest at 15 hands, and the bottom of the pecking order, though you'd never know it from the dignity she carries. She loves a good belly rub. She keeps me company in the pasture, and she stands alert at the first sign of anything unusual. But she does startle easily. A sound can suddenly send her into a full gallop in an instant. But like the others, she's been a mother many, many times. Now she devotes her watchful care to her herd and to me. Red Sox is our beauty queen. She struts. She doesn't just walk. And she has the kind of outgoing personality that drives you in immediately. She's a registered Arabian, the youngest at 15, and stands just over 15 hands. She's usually the first to greet me, and she and Honeybee are inseparable best friends. She's not a fan of her fly mask, but after plenty of practice, she's learning to accept it. There's even a chance she could be trained under saddle. She's sound and already responds to basic commands, which makes me wonder if someone once started her training. Red Sox is playful, curious, and full of personality. Like that friend who's always up for a good time. She brings a spark to the herd that's all her own. These four came from a hard place, but now they're home. They have each other, and they have us. And I truly believe they were meant to be here, together. With summer heat in full swing, keeping these ladies cool and comfortable is a top priority. So we just installed a brand new water misting system, creating a gentle, refreshing cloud for them to stand under during the hottest part of the day. They're still figuring it out, but I think they're going to love it.
Huh. You can turn the misters.
So like redirect them?
Yeah. And this thing can go at an angle.
Very cool.
Him at the other end of that?
Yep. Heat index today is supposed to be 115. So trying to do everything I can to make sure the horses are cool and comfortable. Piper's living her best life, obviously. I've moved the pool, I've relocated it out of the paddock so she can no longer jump in there. But she can jump in here. So that's good. She's enjoying the hot summer day, and I have the misters going, the fan going, and the horses are all standing all over there. Hopefully we can keep them cool today, and I'm gonna go out and buy some ice and pour it in their troughs to keep the water somewhat cool in their troughs. I'm sure the ice will melt within seconds, but gotta do what I can do to keep them comfortable.
I was able to hose off BG, which is always a nice thing. She's the only one out of the 4 that enjoys being hosed off. The others think they're being attacked by a snake. But I've been starting really gradually and slowly with them, trying to get them acclimated to the hose. So very soon, I'm sure I will be able to get them to the point where I can give them a nice hose down and eventually a lovely bath.
Days like this remind me why we chose a little house in the country. It's not just about the chores or the projects or even the animals. It's about creating a place where every living thing here feels safe, cared for, and loved. Thank you for spending the day with us. If you enjoyed meeting the herd and seeing a little slice of our life, please like and subscribe and join us next time.
Jenny's a beautiful girl. Jenny. Where's Jenny? Jenny, there she is. Where's that pretty girl? There she is.